All right, this new effect from Descript is pretty wild and might make making videos a whole lot easier. You see, I'm not actually looking into the camera. I am looking at my computer. I could be reading a script, not having to use a teleprompter, and Descript is automatically adjusting my eyes so it looks like I am looking into the camera. Now I'm looking into the camera. So in this video, let's break down Descript's new feature called eye contact and how it can make recording videos a whole lot easier and put an end to cumbersome, clunky teleprompter recording. So I don't think the opening of this video did justice of how freakishly good this effect is. Before we jump into how to actually do this, let me just show you. This is with the effect on, and this is the recorded effect. So I'm looking down, effect on, effect off, original clip. It does not look weird at all. It looks natural. All right. I just want to clarify how kind of freakishly good this thing is. Let's jump into how to actually use it. So this ties into another cool update that Descript just released, which is the replace option, the replace filter. So let's say you're the type of person who likes to script out everything you're going to say, and then you have this option in Descript where you can type out temporary text. You can either turn it into a voice using Overdub, and for more about that, check out our Overdub video. But the new update that makes things a lot handier was before, if you scripted this out, you'd have to record the video and the video would show up as a separate thing. And then you would just kind of have to delete your original scripted text. And it wasn't clunky. This was more of like a handy placeholder, but it wasn't streamlined or part of the process. But now this replace option gives you some control. And so if you highlight the text, we can say replace, and then we can say, okay, I just want to record this section of this clip. And so my webcam's going to pop up. And now here is where things get interesting and a lot easier. So before, if I wanted to record this script and I wanted to do it in a fashion where I'm going to be speaking to camera, I would either have to memorize it, I would have to do it line by line, or I'd have to set up a teleprompter, and then Descript would totally be irrelevant because I'd have to load this into the teleprompter app and do a whole song and dance of setting up the teleprompter, setting up the app, getting the app to sync with my voice, and then keep going back and back, a whole ordeal. But now the idea with this thing is I don't have to maintain eye contact. I can just read the script while I'm looking at my computer and then use the eye effect to shift my eyes and have it look like I'm talking to camera the entire time. So let me just hit record. Here's a quick script I can quickly read and replace and make it look like I was reading from a teleprompter the whole time, but I'm really using the eye contact effect. For some reason, I felt compelled to like not blink, and then I felt my eyes burning. I don't know why I felt to do that. As you can see from the cool, handy Descript feature, it automatically replaced the script that I already had written out and transcribed this. So I don't have to like delete the temporary text I had. It just replaced it, which is a really handy feature. And then to apply the eye effect, we just select the clip that we just recorded. I don't know why my video is being framed a little bit weird. But anyways, we select the clip and then we just go to effects, click the plus sign, and then click eye contact, which is still in beta. So it takes a couple seconds for it to process and load. And while it's doing that, a couple of tips from Descript on how to get the best results out of this. You want to use eye contact on a video that just has a single person with their eyes clearly visible. You want to avoid excessive movement in the video, which makes sense. You want to have some good studio lighting, or it says well-balanced lighting setups. I mean, studio light is a bit overkill. I'm using a small ring light, which has worked pretty well, but you just want to be well lit and not be backlit or have any funky lighting. You also want to be mostly facing straight on towards camera. And then lastly, it says if you have glasses, you're wearing glasses, the reflection on the lenses might affect eye contact, which makes sense. All right, and we can see here it applied the effect. I'm looking at camera. It does not look creepy. It just, I'm surprised how well this works. Here's a quick script I can quickly read and replace. There was that moment where like I glanced. Here's a quick script I can quickly read and replace. And it did that. And there's no control over this. I don't have any control. The only thing I control is if it's on or off. So I can split the clips up with scenes or something and then turn on and off the effect if I need to. Here's a quick script I can quickly read and replace and make it look like I was reading from a teleprompter the whole time, but I'm really using the eye contact effect. I'm a bit surprised at how many glancing down this clip had. Replace and make it look like I was reading from a teleprompter. It's still better than the entire glancing. It doesn't look the whole time, but I'm really using the eye contact effect, down, which is natural. I am surprised. I don't know why it did that so much. So you might have to experiment with your positioning of your face or where you're reading your text. Maybe, I mean, I would say to give it the best results, you'd probably want to have your text as close to the top of frame as possible, where your camera would presumably be above the edge of your monitor. So I'm going to say to get the best results too, you'd want your eye line to be as close to camera as possible and let Descript do the heavy lifting at the end to get you to look into camera. So that said, let me know what you thought of this effect, how you're going to use it. I would love to get your thoughts. And let me know if you got any other Descript questions or want to see any other Descript tutorials. If you still need a little bit of a primer of Descript, check out all of our tutorials in our playlist for Descript over here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.